Joining me remotely, Justin Danhof, the General Counsel for the National Center for Public Policy Research, which has in part focused on the left's attempt to take over corporate America. Justin, what are you seeing regarding the left's attempt at dominating corporate America?
Well, they're winning. They're winning for one simple word: engagement. For the past decade plus, the left has actively and constantly engaged with corporate America. They've engaged by raiding them. They've engaged by setting up protests and activism. They've engaged as investors. They've gone in and they've bought up shares of these publicly traded companies so that they can be the tail that wags the dog of corporate action. We've launched with a group of coalition members a new website aimed at targeting this problem called stopcorporatetyranny.org. That's stopcorporatetyranny.org. And we're really looking to push back because, look, the left took their slow march through academia and now completely control higher education.
Right.
They went through Hollywood in the same way. They went through many of our churches. And if we don't push back on the left's attempt to take over corporate America, it's nearly completed, folks.
Yeah, what are some of the efforts that your organization, and if they go to your website, what is it that you do? Like how do conservatives push back?
We reach out to companies, right? Amazon, for example, we've got a campaign aimed at them. They use the Southern Poverty Law Center as the gatekeeper for their charity program. Think about that. This is an organization that slimes conservatives by calling conservative organizations hate groups along the lines of the Ku Klux Klan. So we have a campaign that doesn't just go to your Facebook and your Twitter for your family and friends to see. It reaches out to the board of directors of Amazon. So that's what we're doing. We're reaching out to these corporate leaders, and we have campaigns set up targeted at Facebook's bias, at Twitter's bias as well. That, again, it goes to the upper level employees and the board members. So we're letting the companies know that there's another side out there because, again, they've been hearing from the left for more than a decade and nearly constantly. And the right needs to engage companies with equal vigor, or we're going to continue to see what we saw in Georgia, right, where companies are all on board to help, frankly, corrupt our elections by lying about Georgia's voter integrity measures. We've got 400 companies right now that are leading American companies that are pushing Capitol Hill to pass the Equality Act. This would end women's sports and cancel religious freedom as we know it. We need to push back on these woke corporate actors and come to stopcorporatetyranny.org. We're going to have constant campaigns and we're going to be vigilant because that's the only way that we're going to get these companies back to neutral and out of the culture wars.
Well, it seems like a very timely initiative. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thanks, Christina.
Want to see more videos like this? Visit OANN.com for immediate access to all the clips you've been waiting to see.